Now, are you sure you want to hear this? It's not your average Christmas story. This one is a ghost story. And to be a proper ghost story, it has to start something like this. Marley was dead to begin with. There was no doubt whatever about that. Old Marley was as dead as a doornail, and this must be distinctly understood, or nothing wondrous can come of the story I'm going to relate. There's a time each year, as the days are getting colder, but the atmosphere is ablaze with good news. There's a phrase you'll hear, and I say as I get older, it's true. If anyone knows how to keep Christmas, we do. Enclosed creation, and the air is chilled when a cold wind cuts through, but there's a glowing thrill of a warm anticipation, it's true. If anyone knows how to keep Christmas, we do.
You're freezing in your britches and you can't seem to get warm, you can bet it does a number on more.
Try wearing a dress,
but it helps us to remember if we make it through December.
That Christmas makes everything
swell.
Well, I suppose Christmas does make things a little bit better, eh?
Christmas never made you look any better, that's for sure.
When you work as hard as we do, just to scrape a little rent,
and the milk is gone and the children start to fuss.
Then at Christmas we remember how we're all in this together,
and no one does Christmas like us.
No one cooks up,
says a truer word,
so I've heard,
than we do. No one gives a friendlier hello than hello makes a finer deal or a finer meal.
Don't even try it, or you'll find this much is true. If anyone knows how to keep Christmas.
What is all this riffraff? You should all be arrested for disturbing the peace. Bah! Humbug!
God save you, Merry Christmas, bless one and all in the season. God save you, Merry Christmas, is a toast to a bright new day.
Once upon a time, of all good days of the year, Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. The door stood open that he might keep an eye upon his clerk, who sat in a dismal little cell beyond, copying letters. In comparison to the light-hearted Christmas spirit outside the door, the Christmas spirit in this place was as feeble as the pitiful fire the clerk was allowed. A Merry Christmas, Uncle, God save you! And a Merry Christmas to you, Bob Cratchit.
Thank you, sir. And you as well.
Ah, humbug! And shut the door.
Christmas a humbug, Uncle? You've been sitting too long in this drafty old room. You can't mean that.
I do mean it. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug! I can work my will. Every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips shall be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. Bah, Merry Christmas, curse Merry Christmas, the whole thing's maddening. Bah, Merry Christmas, hang Merry Christmas by all its trappings. Bah, Merry Christmas, out on the seas and the thieves and leeches. Bah, Merry Christmas, a pox on the whole Christmas spirit. I can't bear it. Why must I suddenly seasonal savior be? Scum of society come crawling. Spare us some sympathy, lift them from misery. What? Pick my pocket to pity idle fools and idiots? Do they take me for an idiot? Humbug! Bah, Merry Christmas, what is the good that it's ever done me? Bah, Merry Christmas, show me results I can measure clearly. Bah, Merry Christmas, it's never made me a single penny. Bah, Merry Christmas, last if you'll ever hear me calling it merry. Oh, tell me how can it be that I alone can see through this hypocrisy? It scares me. How can they sensibly think so unreasonably, leaving me possibly the only man alive today who has not simply fallen prey to this most colossally ludicrous scandal called Christmas Day? Humbug!
Now, there was nothing at all particular about the home or the knocker on Scrooge's door, except that it was very large. And it is true that Scrooge had not bestowed one thought on Marley since his last mention of his 7 years dead partner that afternoon. And yet, it happened that Scrooge, having his key in the lock of the door, saw in the knocker not a knocker at all, but Marley's face.
I am here tonight to warn you, to tell you that you have yet a chance of escaping my fate. A chance of my procuring, Ebenezer. You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who? And what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. Walk with me.
Yo-ho there! Ebenezer! Jacob! No more work tonight, my boys! Christmas Eve, Jacob! Christmas, Ebenezer! Hilly-ho! Let's clear away, my lads! Let's have lots of room in here! Lads and lasses, welcome to the Christmas ball. Fill ye up with drink and dances. Happy Christmas, one and all. No more work and no more worry. Christmas Eve has come to call. Now's the time for making merry. Happy Christmas, one and all.
Happy Christmas, one and all.
Yo-ho, my boys, the year's behind us. Christmas Eve has come to call. Now's the time for making merry. Happy Christmas, one and all.
Happy Christmas, one and all.
This golden idol threatens all.
I hold dear. Would you destroy our love before the day is on? This is for you, pal.
I can't compete with all. I'm just a poor and common girl.
Speaking like a fool.
And if you had your day, would you have looked my way? Your distant gaze betrays your soul. With all my heart I set you free.
Let you set me
And soon you'll wake up from this unhappy dream. I wish you all the joy this life you choose can
Be what you
If you remember me, think of the love we might have known.
how I curse my pride.
But in my heart I feel the time has come to let you go. I love the you I used to know.
The you I used to know.
I love the you I used to know.
Ebenezer Scrooge!
I cannot see you. Come out of there.
Well, come and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. Oh, there are still many things beyond your limited grasp. Now, we must go.
Spirit, conduct me where you will. Tonight, if you have anything to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe.
Christmas morning in London. There was nothing very cheerful in the climate or the town, and yet there was an air of cheerfulness abroad that the clearest summer air and brightest summer sun might have endeavoured to diffuse in vain. The people who were shoveling snow away were jovial and full of glee, exchanging a facetious snowball now and then, and there emerged from the by-streets innumerable people carrying their dinners to the bakers and the poulterers.
These people. And why bring their Christmas dinners here?
Well, the poor find it less expensive to bring their dinners to the generous poulterers to be cooked.
Soon the steeples called good people all to church and chapel, where they flocked through the streets in their best clothes and with their gayest faces. But Scrooge and the Spirit went on, invisible as they had been before, into the suburbs and the poorer parts of the town. The Spirit's own kind, generous and hearty nature, his sympathy with all poor men, that led him straight to Scrooge's class, four-roomed house.
Father,
Yes, son.
I hope people saw me in the church today,
And why is that?
because I am a cripple, and it might be pleasant to them to remember upon Christmas Day who it was that made lame beggars to walk and blind men to see.
Yes. And I'll imagine you did just that.
Every day we have is a blessing. Every breath a gift from above. Every word and thought should reflect a grateful heart. So we say, God bless us, everyone.
Christmas is a time to remember the one who made the lame to walk.
we are rich as kings with each other, though we may have nothing at all. All we need is Him, with our loved ones gathered near.
So we say, God bless us.
So we say, God bless us.
So we say, God bless us, everyone.
The Cratchits were not a handsome family. They were not well dressed, their shoes were far from being waterproof, their clothes were scanty, and Peter might have known, and very likely did, the inside of a pawnbroker's shop. But they were happy, grateful, pleased with one another, and contented with the time. They looked happier yet in the bright, approving smile of the spirit at parting, and Scrooge had his eye upon them, and especially on Tiny Tim, until the last.
Presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. You are about to show me the shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen in the time before us. Is that so, Spirit? Of the future. I fear you more than any specter I have seen. But as I know your promise is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company and do it with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? I see. Lead on, then. The night is waning fast, and it's precious time to me now. Down that alley? I have never been in this part of town before.
It was quite true. Though much of his bank account was due to the people who lived in the drafty tenements that rose on either side of him, Scrooge himself had never ventured near. Now he pulled his robe a little tighter around himself, as if in fear of the poverty on every side.
It's another Christmas in the gutter. It's another Christmas in the cold. Every year I wonder whether it'll get a little better, but it just gets old. It's another Christmas as a beggar, scratching out a living where you can. But it doesn't take a scholar, anyone can make a dollar with a proper plan. Oh, Joe knows how it's done. This business runs on simple, pure autonomy. I'll see it, like it, take it for myself.
Oh, what a recollection.
Brother, to survive in this economy, the rule is every man for himself. Well, if it isn't Miss Sneaky Scans, what's up with your beloved Joe, I see?
It's another Christmas. As a debtor. It's another Christmas. In the dumps. But with a little perfect timing, you might find that silver lining when the misers get their lumps.
I'll give him a lump or two.
Every person has a right to take care of themselves, hasn't he? He always did. Who's the worse for loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose.
That's true indeed.
Men's courses will foreshadow certain ends, to which, if persevered in, they must lead. But if these courses be departed from, the ends would change. Say this is true. Whose is this grave I see lying before me? Whose is this name I read? Why would you show me these horrors to come if I'm past any hope, any change? Why would you show me the name on the stone with no chance to atone for my ways? Spirit, hear me. God, have mercy. I am not the man I was. I've seen the monster I've become. I've seen the grave that I have dug. I've seen a good and greater cause. I'm not the man I was. Tell me the things you have shown me will come are but shadows of things I can change. Tell me the name that I read on this stone can be altered and taken away. What you've shown me was a mercy. I am not the man I was. I'll learn from future, present, past. I'll honor Christmas time at last. I'll learn to see the greater cause. I'm not the man I was. I'll live in future, present, past. I'll honor Christmas time at last. I'll love the good and greater cause. No, I am not the man I was. My own room. My own bed. Oh, my curtains. They're not torn down, rings and all. They're here. I am here. Oh, the shadows of the things that would have been may be dispelled. I know they will. I would live in the past, the present, and the future. Oh, heaven be praised. I say this on my knees, on my knees. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel. I'm as merry as a schoolboy, as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, a Merry Christmas to everybody. A Happy New Year to all the world. What is today? I don't even know what day of the month it is. What is that? Church bells. Golden sunlight. Many bells. Oh, glorious. Glorious.
Christmas Day.
Now, I'll tell you what, my friend. I am not going to stand this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I am going to raise your salary starting today. Oh, a Merry Christmas, Bob! A merrier Christmas, Bob, my good fellow, than I have given you for many a year. I'll raise your salary and endeavor to assist your struggling family, and we will discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a hot Christmas mug. Now, make up the fires and go buy another coal scuttle before you dot another I, Bob Cratchit.
And your great Uncle Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. It was said that no one knew how to keep Christmas better than he.
When the heart's alive, all the world around can feel it. Just a word that's kind, and the love shines right through. Come along and find what a life with Christmas spirit can do. If anyone knows how to keep Christmas, if anyone knows how to keep Christmas, if anyone knows how to keep
What about Tiny Tim?
And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was and is a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, as good a man as the good old city knew. Some people laugh to see the alteration in him, but he lets them laugh. His own heart laughs, and that is good enough for him.
Papa, did all that really happen to great Uncle Scrooge?
Well now, I think all that matters is that he is changed, and he knows how to keep Christmas well.
And that's how you came to be called Ebenezer.
You must try hard to live up to such a name.
Oh, I will. I will.
May that truly be said of all of us. And, as Tiny Tim observed,
So we say, God bless us.